And then you kind of lay on them a little bit, and look, a little extra, it looks a little extra elbow, people's elbow right there, just let them know, yeah, I just threw you on your back, and that's going to look good on film.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
Hey, shout out to the New York Giants for letting us in on a little rookie film room session right here on Roll Coverage.
Welcome to another edition of Inside the Film Room, presented by Microsoft Surface. Bob Papa, Super Bowl champion Sean O'Hara. John Michael Schmitz was taken by the Giants in the second round of last year's draft. Started from the beginning of the season, and there's a lot to like about this young player.
Yeah, Bob, and right out of the gate, when we saw him coming out of college, the first thing that jumped out at you was how stout he was. He's very strong, very physical. And as a rookie center, I thought he showed great improvement, both mentally handling all the things the defenses throw at you, and physically as well.
I couldn't agree more. And to be honest, obviously Daniel Jones was a little bit of a letdown, but Jalen Hyatt, man, y'all went out and got a dude. I'm not sure how long he's going to be with your team because he is going to be lights out. He's going to be an amazing trade, person down the road. But at least right now, man, y'all got a dude with that center. Y'all got a dude in Hyatt. You guys had a great draft overall. And I think that's going to help out with y'all in the long term. Now, I don't think, obviously, Daniel Jones is the right bet in the long term. But for right now, he's the best you got. And even then, I'd probably take Tyrod Taylor. So
right out of the gates, you're going to see kind of the physical nature that John Michael Schmitz plays with. And this is one of the toughest things for a center to do. You've got what we call a zero nose, meaning he's head up right on you right there. So it's tough to kind of create momentum and create push in the run game. But you see right here, this is a great job by John Michael Schmitz, basically kind of stoning this nose tackle right here at the point of attack. And then watch the finish right here. This is what I love the best right here.
Put him on his ass, man. Jeez.
Leg drive. This is that power that you love from a center in the run game. And here's the finish and the power right here. Putting a guy on the ground like that, that's offensive.
He's trying to falcon punch him into the ground.
The lineman's dream right there. We call that a pancake. And then you kind of lay on him a little bit. And look, a little extra, it looks a little extra elbow, people's elbow right there. Just let them know, yeah, I just threw you on your back. That's going to look good on film.
All right, let's take a look at him again in the run game.
All I'm saying is we're a minute into this video, and as a Panthers fan, I'm ultra jealous of your rookie center already.
So I just showed you point of attack, all right, zero technique, all power. Now this is a little more athleticism. What you're going to get right here, one of the toughest things to do as an offensive lineman is block defenders on the move. This is a stunt right here. Now, the second step for any offensive lineman is paramount, and you're going to see John Michael Schmitz does a great job with his second step, getting it down, all right, not leaving up. Right here, that movement right there, boom, all right, he doesn't soften this hip right there because he keeps that foot in the block, doesn't skate around the block, and then you see two hands on the defender because this is a stunt. He's got to hand this to Ben Bredesen, his left guard. By doing that, all right, now Bredesen can take over the block, and John Michael Schmitz is patient right here. Look at this, even this extra little push right there, that's...
Yeah, and I'm assuming right there he's going to immediately move over, pick up the next block, and then this is going to turn into a great run.
Right there, that push, that extra nudge is what helps Bredesen take over the block, and he knows, I've got time. Look at the depth of C.J. Mosley right here. The depth of that linebacker lets me know I can be patient passing off this stunt all the way up to the second defender, and then look at this right here. How about the power and the pop right there? That little pop explosion right there, boom, as he...
Yeah, man, it looks like it almost lifted him off his feet, to be honest, the defender at least.
Butts up the linebacker, helmet to helmet. What's great about this is John Michael Schmitz is keeping his hips square. He's not telling the running back where to go. When you get to the second level, you take that blocker head on and let the running back set up your block either by just pressing the hole or cutting it back based on what that defender does. So great job right here, sealing this off, and Saquon cuts it right off with John Michael Schmitz.
All right, we have one.
Again, I'm going to continue to double down on what I said at the beginning. Why is this man not a Carolina Panther?
We're going to look at in pass protection now.
Pass protection is really tough as a center because you're on a different level already. Naturally, you're ahead of the guard. So anytime you're passing off twists, you always have to get on the same level. You want to create a picket fence. I mentioned how strong and how stout John Michael Schmitz is. He does a great job settling down on the bull rush. But the lateral direction is something that I think he's really had to work on. But here you can see this is a twist right here, all right? They're sliding right here, as they should, because this is number 11. As Giants fans all know, that's Micah Parsons. He creates all kinds of problems. But he's going to knife in here on a little twist right here. John Michael Schmitz does a great job of not being too aggressive on this. A lot of times you can kind of go over there and try to jam that guy and help out your guard, and then this looper loops behind you, and you never see him, or you're late getting on him. But he does a nice job of patience right here. See how he's on the same level? Look, all their hips are
He's like, man, you get that. You get him. You get him. I'm ready for this dude coming in the middle.
in alignment right here. That's the picket fence I'm talking about. And then he knows I'm strong enough, I'm stout enough. I can just sit this down. Look at Micah Parsons. Boom. That's it. Case closed.
God damn. Because Micah's no joke. I don't care what anybody says. I would trade Micah for most players on most teams, especially on the defensive side. Right now, I would trade him for Brian Burns. I'm sorry. I love Brian Burns to death. I will be a Brian Burns dude until the day he freaking retires, hopefully as a Carolina Panther. But yeah, Micah's one of those just dynamic players, and I'm hoping he continues to show us why. He's obviously going to get broken off some stupid amount of money here soon.
He shut this rep down right there. Micah Parsons basically gives up on the rep right now because he knows he's got the lobster claws on him. He's not going anywhere. So nice job here by John Michael Schmitz on Micah Parsons. And yeah, you love it when they're grabbing their ankle like, oh yeah, I slipped, something's wrong with my cleat, trying to make an excuse for why he just got stoned by the rookie center. I think John Michael Schmitz has all the tools. Mentally, he has handled everything. And I think that's one of the biggest assets that John Michael Schmitz brings to this offense. He handled all the protections, all the changes at the lines. He's very confident in that aspect of it. And we heard Joe Shane talk about him in the postseason press conference about he sees a lot of great leadership qualities from John Michael Schmitz. You wouldn't be surprised if he's a captain at some point in his career. I wouldn't be surprised either.
That's a look at John Michael Schmitz inside the film room, presented by Microsoft Surface.
Well, shout out to the New York Giants. I appreciate y'all putting this out. I didn't know this man was so dynamic. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, rookie center, I'm guessing in the next 2 years, obviously past his rookie year, he's going to get that center patch. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it at the end of next year, if not the beginning of next year. But we're absolutely going to watch him. My name is Nick. This has been Roll Coverage. This is a part of our reaction series. If you want to check out more of them or any of our video breakdowns, socials are linked right there. Otherwise, have a great rest of the day. Peace.